sister. What's your name? Yes, Winnie. Actually, I have a sister. Her name is Winnie also.
Yes, welcome, welcome, and welcome. Feel most welcome. Guys, this is your home. Feel most at home, away from home. My good name is Kamanja. This is my channel, guys, and following up is my reaction video. But before that, guys, let me wish all my good supporters, let me welcome all my good supporters home now. And I take this time to actually to say thank you a million times for you guys supporting me. You've been always with me. You've been doing anything with me concerning about me. God bless you. God bless you. Guys, you don't know how really I'm in love with you guys. You don't know. You don't know how really I'm in love with you. But the truth will remain always. I love you, all my supporters. And guys, for those guys who are leaving this love to spill away, because you haven't subscribed to this channel, guys, what are you still waiting for? This is home. I've said, just come enjoy yourself. Feel just at home away from your home. This is your second home. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel. I know you are coming across this channel for the first time for most of you guys. And today I'm expecting a very big number of subscribers. So subscribe to my channel, guys. Road to 2,000 subscribers. I'm only remaining with 180 something subscribers, guys. Just imagine 100 and something to 2,000 subscribers. So those 100 people are all going to watch me and they haven't subscribed. This is your time. This is your day. Kindly come subscribe to my channel. Put that notification bell on so that when I'm around, you guys are notified. Don't afford to miss my amazing videos. And if you are watching this video, guys, thank you in advance. Kindly watch this video from the start to the end. Don't forget to watch the ads. You know what the ads add for us, guys. That's why they are called ads. You know what they are for us. So welcome and feel most welcome. This is your home. Guys, physically, this is my home. I'm doing it from my living room. A section of my living room, guys. This is where I am. And I'm very proud always doing things very authentic, things raw and uncut, guys. I have nothing to edit. Welcome and feel most welcome. Enjoy yourself. Watch your space. Just take your seat. Have your juice near you at your table or some hot tea, guys, and keep on sipping. It is in the morning and you know Kamanja likes water. Water is life. They say so. Yeah. So welcome. And I want to tell you one thing. Marwa has decided to come out for these East enemies. And he is actually busting the East enemies. Burst after burst. He is not trying. He has decided to silence his enemies. He has decided to challenge his enemies to come up with any brutal attack they want. And he has told them, guys, you know what? Me, I am Marwa. I am above you. I am different. I'm not you. I'm not your equal. And I like that, you guys. I like that. Marwa has been doing this. I've been watching his video lately. He has this trend. In his videos, he must tell you, he must answer his enemies. And he must tell them, keep your mouth shut. Guys, you don't know what I'm doing. What I'm doing is what you cannot do. Guys, what he is doing, the enemies cannot do. And instead of, he's telling them, instead of you guys making a lot of noise, take your time to know me better. Instead of making a lot of noise, take your time. Do something that people can come out and talk about you. Don't talk about me. And if you talk about me, guys, it has no effect. Because you are just full of jealousy, you are just full of greed, you are just full of hatred and everything. And you know, guys, those elements cannot pay life. So Marwa has actually opened his doors to anything, but he has said, my enemies stay out of my line, because I am here now to show you who I am really made of. Who is this guy, Marwa? Number one, guys, let's go back. And I want to tell you how Marwa has been clapping back to his enemies. And I'm very happy. Guys, I'm proud of what Marwa is doing. Yes, I'm proud of what Marwa is doing. The project he is running for Brian's grandma. Let me tell you, before even I start this video, I start looking deep into what I want to tell you. Let me tell you, for those guys who haven't watched, the Marwa's that Marwa's project, that grandmom's homestead. Number one, that homes looks very sweet, very beautiful, very attractive. It is a landmark. Congratulations, I am Marwa. Number two, that fence. Guys, imagine a fence running 200 meters by, I don't know, another 100 meters, another 200 meters. Not just because of Marwa. I want to tell you, not from Marwa's pockets. I want to confirm that. Marwa has power in his tongue. Marwa has power in his audience. Congratulations, all those guys who are supporting that project. Michael and Mr. Chap Chap, thank you very much for your endless efforts to see that project a success. And I've come to realize that, Michael N., this is not your first time to touch or to show, to extend your hand to the village, to show people that you can help. This is, I don't know, your third, your fourth time. I was hearing what Finding Ian was talking about, and I said, oh, so Mr. Chap Chap started this thing, Chap Chap, very early. Thank you and congratulations wherever you are. I know you are going to watch my video. Thank you and congratulations. So that, like, I know after that wall, they will start, like, they have started, like, racing the wall now. From that wall, a very good gate. Now, I told you in my last video that it is going to act as a landmark. You are going to see that house and feel like, oh, that is Marwa. And we are very proud of that. Many people are flocking in. Many people want to know what Marwa is really made of. Guys from Nairobi, guys from everywhere, they want to come and see what Marwa is. Is Marwa becoming a ninth wonder of the world? A positive ninth wonder of the world? Guys, Marwa is our guy. Marwa is our king. Marwa is our travel commando. He is bringing home what people were not to see. And I want to tell you this, that he has brought light where darkness used to prevail. He has brought hope where actually despair prevailed. And you see, this guy is now changing lives. Congratulations and thank you very much, I am Marwa. Now, let me go back to my topic, guys. How is Marwa clapping back to his enemies? Like, I watched his previous video where he referred Mr. Undari as my dad. Something that we have been here talking about, confirming to you guys. But you know, the haters have been waiting for that thing. When will Marwa call Undari dad? You know, the Koera Senior story. You know the Koera Senior story. That's why you can see Koera Senior in my kabun. You know the Koera Senior story. The fake, I don't know what, the fake father, the desperate fake father. The one who wants to eat from where he never like planted. The one who wants to harvest from where he never like planted. You know the story. I don't want to repeat. We talked about it like a whole year. Now, we've seen people coming out. Where's JT? We've seen JT, NT coming out, trying to bash Marwa every now and then. Oh, Marwa, you're building for strangers, plus that Papa Chicken, the parrot from Bungoma, the notorious OT. They have been coming for Marwa. Marwa, you are building for strangers. You are leaving your own sister. You don't want to recognize your sister. But what has Marwa said to them? When Marwa was helping this young girl, Winifrida, to go to school, he acknowledged that he has a sister by the same name, Winnie. That means Winnie will remain to be Marwa's sister forever and ever. That means that actually, because Marwa is very unpredictable, you don't know what he is planning for Winnie. And for your information, guys, it's good we saw people coming out, bashing Marwa, telling Marwa who. You remember the short video that actually Hello Baby exposed about Winnie's home, and people said, "Oh, guys, these guys are like drowning in money, drowning in richness." But his own sister lives in mud houses. He's building for people. But let me tell you, that is a very weak mind that thinks so. And that is why I want to tell you, these guys are weak-minded. These guys are simply weak-minded. They are simply weak-minded. Even if, yes, we know they are evil-minded, they are weak-minded. You know, an evil person is a weak person. You must know that. So these guys are just weak-minded. Let us ignore them. The only thing that we know, Marwa has come out. Like the other day, he came out and said, even the same video, he says, like, my father, Mr. Ondari, I used to live before he actually left his father's house to go to his villa. He says very well, I used to live together with finding Ian. I used to live in my dad's house. That is Mr. Ondari. And he quotes. So where are you haters? I think now the enemies are thrown under the bus. What else are you supposed to talk about? For those guys who brought Kohera Senior to these streets, where are you? Now, how do you feel? How do you feel? Now that Marwa is coming back for you, telling you guys, you know what? I am above you. And something that actually like leaves everybody speechless, leaves the enemies speechless, is the way actually Marwa is tearing them apart by actually showing the world who he is really made of. Yeah, he's trying to tell them, guys, this is what I am made of. This is Marwa. That is what he's trying to tell them. Guys, take your time and understand me. This is Marwa.
Me, I am not a greedy man. That one I can tell you 100%. You know, greedy people want. There is ambition and there is greediness. Those are two different things. Ambition is when you work so hard, aiming to win something. But greediness is, it doesn't matter how you want to get it. No matter how the situation, you just want it for yourself. That one is not a good sign, guys. Hey, my phone. Because there's a lady who is really complaining on my inbox. Yeah. I sent you money for the phone you used for construction. Yeah. I wish my money could go where I wanted it to go. Yeah. Some people want their money to go exactly where they want. But imagine, madam, how will I buy a phone and there is a guy with a chipper out there saying, give me money. Yeah. Or this guy's doing blocks. Yes. Or Mika, the water guy, has brought water and he...
Yes, good guys. Welcome, and I hope you guys are
doing well.
Yes.
I hope you guys are enjoying.
Yes.
Let me take this time to thank you in advance for actually joining us.
Yes.
Yes, surely, guys. How do you want it, Marwa? How do you want Marwa to put it again? Like, yes, you subscribers, you are actually donating, doing this for everybody in that construction site. But it's not a priority for Brian to have a phone. So Marwa is not ready to succumb to such a pressures like, I sent you money to buy Brian a phone. While there is somebody else, the waterman needs his money, the trucks needs their money for offloading the stones, the sand. I don't know, the plumber needs the money and everything. No, so for me, I congratulate Marwa and I support him for actually deciding to actually divert that money meant for Brian's phone so that the project must be a success. And that is why I said on the other side, like, yes, we have people who donate, but actually when you donate, I know we have people, when they donate, they want to see what they donated for. Like, if they donated for you to buy a bed, you must show that bed. But actually, we are here to set our priorities right. And Marwa is telling you that this is our priority as per now. According to my ambitions, this is my priority, to make sure that this project is a success at the end of the day. And because Brian is a school-going child, after school, even after this, after opening the house in that grand ceremony on Sunday, anything that is going to remain. And Marwa has actually decided to actually do what? He has promised he is going to get Brian a phone. A phone has no problem. But the truth is, for now, the priority is the project. And we should leave Marwa to decide on what to do, guys. We should leave Marwa to decide on what to do, because now all the minds, all his efforts are directed towards that project. Not everything. And that's why the other day I was telling, like, all these guys who are being sent, all these guys who are being sent, you are sent donations, you want to do this. No, take a section of that donation, donate it to the project, and you will see it successful. That is one way of giving back to a place where you are like, you've gotten the benefits from. Give back. It's saying gratitude. It's not saying, oh, we are forced. So for this subscriber who is actually maybe pressurizing Marwa, she should know that academics come before luxuries. So a phone is a luxury, but this shelter that people are crying every day, people are putting much effort every day to see it a success. Guys, let it remain. Let it remain to be our priority, and the only priority by now. The rest are the rest. That is it. Guys, let me actually receive. I can see my mother calling so that we can continue. Yes. Good, guys. Okay, I'm sorry for that short break, but you know what? Mothers, I have a very mad respect for my mother. You know, my mother is a person who can call me anytime, and yes, I'm still his son. Yes, I'm the last born and I'm enjoying it. So my mother was actually calling to know how I have just woken up, what is happening over this side. You know, I don't live with my mother. My mother lives in Kisii, and I live alone here on my land. That is it. So I was telling you, my good people, my good family, my loved ones, that, you know, this time around, Marwa has come out. He is clapping back at these guys. The haters, the enemies, where are you? These guys are they are frightened, they are shaken. They are now thrown under the bus. They cannot talk. What else? Where are they going to find content from? What else? Apart from becoming here and starting assaulting and insulting people. What else are they going to talk about? Because, you know, Marwa has totally finished them. Marwa has totally finished them. Guys, let me say, Marwa has completely finished them. Or Marwa has finished them completely. Guys, what is the difference between completely finished and finished completely? What is the difference? The other day I was telling you the difference between finish and complete in regards to marriage. That when you marry a good wife, like Kamanja, when you marry a good wife, like I married a nice one, then my marriage becomes complete. You know, that is it. But when I marry a bad one, somebody who is not caring, somebody who is going to bring me down, bring me troubles and chaos. If I marry a chaotic woman, I'm going to be finished. And if this chaotic woman keeps on bringing chaos and takes my life away, I become completely finished. So Marwa has completely finished his enemies. Marwa has finished his enemies completely. Guys, get me correct. Where are they? Where are they? What else can they talk about? Because, you know, anything they do, anything that they think about, Marwa is always thinking is always thinking ahead of them. Marwa is always ahead of them. That is what they are supposed to know. Where their efforts are ending, in fact, that is not even Marwa's threshold efforts. Marwa's threshold efforts but still are very far ahead of them. So Where do we keep them? Now that Marwa has decided to silence them completely. They will not come here. If they come here again, let me tell you the truth. If they come up again, if they start living again, you saw what happened to our BBTV, our black demon. She tried to resuscitate herself. She tried to resurrect using Marwa's name, but it's too late. It is too late. And the same thing I'm saying to these guys, Koera Senior, the Gaiety, these guys, it's too late. It is done and dusted with you. We have nothing again to do with you. It's high time to stop. You see, guys, you're supposed to use your ears and your eyes properly so that you see what is happening around. How many people are actually acknowledging what Marwa is doing? How many people are happy? Even the villagers are not happy with the way you guys are stalking Marwa every now and then. For those guys, for those villagers who are exposed, when they hear that, a boy from Masaba here is talking badly about what is happening in Nyabohanse, they look at it and say, what if it was your grandmom JT who was being built this house for? What if it was Koera Senior's house that was being built? So that jealousy, that hatred that you are feeling that, what if I maintained friendship with Marwa? Maybe this thing was to come to me. What if, like, you are seeing people like Mike Kizo finding Ian, all those guys there, and these are guys who clinged, who were very patient and stayed with Marwa, and you are seeing what is happening to their lives, and you are there desperately crying, regretting that, how I wish I was to keep this. Koera is somewhere seated, crying, regretting. What if I never met Masubowan? What if I went to look for my son alone? Your son? Guys, I'm kidding. Not his son. Koera is just a scripted father. Koera is a scripted father. That is what you are supposed to know, that Koera is actually a scripted father. Now, good guys, let me now tell you how this young guy from the village here is clapping back to his enemies. He is not relenting. I've told you one thing about his sister Winnie. That is over. I don't want to repeat what my other generals talked about Koera and everything. We've been singing about Koera. Koera is a regret. Koera is a scripted father. Koera is everything. That is what we know. And that is how we know. I don't want to insult anybody, but the truth is, Koera's story was scripted. And it became up to the peak. When this story became to the peak, Koera did what? Vanished. You can look at what Koera is doing now. Koera has turned out to be insulting. Now he is now brutally attacking people. Stay tuned for my next video. I'm going to touch about it. So, Marwa has told these guys, for those guys who are attacking me, for you NT, for you JT, for you I don't know who, for you I don't know, these guys who are lazy. Guys, me, I am ambitious. I am not like you. You guys, you are greedy. And there is a very big difference between being greedy and being ambitious. Marwa is actually ambitious. Marwa means what he wants. And that's why you see Marwa's things are going in a straight line. Marwa is becoming successful because of his positive ambitions. What if Marwa was greedy? Marwa was to have everything to himself. Marwa was not to come to the village and tell people that, guys, there is something called YouTube. This is what we do, and this is how we earn. Marwa was not to come to the village and change other people's lives. If he was to be greedy, Marwa is so generous. Marwa has some generous ambitions. And that's why his ambitions, he wants them to be spread to the people who are very positive. Guys, are these guys getting me correct? Marwa is not greedy. Like you guys say, Marwa is greedy, wants money. Marwa doesn't want anything to himself. Tell me, how much time How much time? How much of his effort he has actually spent on Brand's grandmom's house? They are not even related. These guys are not even related. Because such a scenario occurred and they saw that, this is part of my vision. This is part of my ambition to change lives. Let me change this woman from becoming a laughingstock here in the village, people talking badly about her. Let me now change her life so that she becomes a story people will start hearing. And that is what is happening to the world. People are now hearing stories. People are now glued. Guys, I don't know if you go to Marwa's lives. They have actually improved. 5,000 people watching, 6,000 people watching. That is not an exaggeration. That is a reality. That means that, this story has touched so many people. Look at the way people are contributing and donating towards what is happening to Brian. I don't know. People are there furnishing the kitchen. Others are there furnishing the sitting room. Others are there furnishing the bedrooms. Not one just person. People attach the whole world. And Marwa is not even forcing these subscribers. Marwa wants to see his ambition at the end of the day being successful. And what are your ambitions? You greedy fellas. What are your ambitions? Iti, come on and tell us, what are your ambitions? How I wish you could have seen your ambitions. Doing something. What have you left at your village? Guys, let me tell you, what has he left in his village? His village is about some 10 kilometers from here. Like, for a motorbike, you take only 15 minutes. You are in his home village. Let him come and show us how many people he has changed from that village, that people are now talking positively about him. If he was to become a role model, people like Atrin were not to come from that place. People like the cousin to him is called what? Mikmik. They were not to come all the way from Masaba to come to this place to come and actually borrow a leaf from Marwa. So this is his high time to stop from what he's doing. And I know that Marwa has actually silenced him. This guy is totally dead into these streets. He is not going to wake up again. I don't know if he has the energy, maybe. But I don't guess. This guy has no energy to wake up again. It's not Jesus. You see Jesus? It's not Jesus, eh? Yeah. Marwa is ambitious. And I want to emphasize this. Marwa is not greedy. And I've told you why Marwa is not greedy. Look at how many people are living within Marwa. How many people travel all the way to Marwa's place. You heard about finding Ian's story. Guys, it touched me. I never knew that finding Ian had such a horrible story from his childhood. But his resilience, his persistence, and his patience has actually paid back. He is now a changed person. You can know that Ian has a bitter story under his armpits just because of Marwa. Look at what Marwa is doing to Brand's home. Look at the smile Marwa is bringing to that grandma. And where do people get the energy? Where do people get the audacity to come here and start calling Marwa names? Just because of this evil money. Just because, if I talk about this, people believe this, this. Guys, you better stop. You've been told, Marwa has answered you that, what? Guys, I'm not your equal. I am not your equal. When even finding Ian was saying, like, the way he was young, very small in YouTube, tried to grow. And the person who grew him was Marwa. The only place that he found he must grow from was Nyabohanse, specifically Marwa's place. Let us not talk about others who actually maybe snubbed him, had a lot of work to do, and they never wanted to give a shout out because you know what? He was still struggling to grow his channel. You never know why they did so. But Marwa was there to tell him, no, Marwa was here to take you from grass to grace. Marwa is like an ambulance in the village. Marwa is a truck carrying everything. Marwa is a jack of all trades. I am there for your emergencies. I am there for your emergencies. And this is what you was there for, Brian's emergencies. People wanted Brian to be a pickpocket. People wanted Brian to rob people. People wanted Brian to be in jail. But Brian, I can see, is doing well. Brian, I can see he is fine. Brian is good. What else do you want us to talk about Brian? Brian is a changed guy. Just because of Marwa. And now, me, I wonder. Guys, I just wonder. I keep on like, where do people get the energies to come and talk badly about Marwa? Are people not seeing what Marwa? If a person living far away, miles, millions of miles from Nyabohanse, and he's seeing the best Marwa is doing, but somebody who is living near Marwa's home has the energy, has the audacity to tell the world that Marwa is a bad-minded guy, that Marwa is a greedy man, that Marwa is an oppressor. Guys, jealousy will one day kill you. And if they say that, that those the end days when we are going to be like face Jesus and God during that judgment day, guys, jealousy is going to judge you. Jealousy is going to ask you a lot of questions. Why did you decide to use me? Why were you so blind to use me, and now you are going to hell? Karma is going to become real. These guys, the more efforts you put trying to bring Marwa down, the more blessings God keeps on showering him. And actually, he is putting you where you are supposed to be. In a cupboard. That cupboard is locked. The key is thrown into an ocean. We want to see you not rising again. We are tired of your stories. Your stories are disgusting. You don't make us happy. You taint and stain this village. That is what we don't want. When Marwa is busy actually changing lives, taking people, bringing smiles where faces were very gloomy, bringing hope where people had despaired, bringing light where people had lived in darkness, and you still have the energy to come out and say no? Which kind of human beings are you guys? In which world do you live? Can't you see something else you guys can do apart from trolling Marwa? Do you still want to wait for Marwa to come and tell you, oh, guys, do you want now Marwa to come for you specifically that JT, I'm above you. NT, I am above you. Carol, you cannot match me. You are not my equal. That's why I even rejected you. Huh? What else do you want Marwa to do to prove to you guys that, anaweza? He is not even proving to you that anaweza, like he can. Marwa is actually fulfilling the targets of his vision. Marwa is actually fulfilling and meeting his ambitions and his ambitious goals, the way he actually sat down and set them. And that's why the whole village is happy. Guys, for your information, don't forget, on Sunday, there is going to be a very big party. On Sunday, a mega party. I saw the cow being bought for slaughtering. Guys, soup, goat soup, cow soup, I don't know, like everything, guys. Everything has been properly prepared. We are waiting for the big day. And as we are waiting for the big day, and as we were saying congratulations to Marwa, I want Marwa again because I know he is one person who takes in the advice. I want through Marwa, sit down with these two boys after this party. Kindly tell it's Daniel Muita, education is the key to anything, is the key to unlock. Education can unlock so many locks in his life. Let him not be carried away by YouTube and thinks that now YouTube is becoming anything above education. Let him go back to school. Somebody else can manage his channel. He can manage to come home even one day and make a video in 2 weeks and go back to school. Because at Form 3 or Form 2, this guy is supposed to be in school. He's losing much. These are now 2 weeks. I know he's much carried away by YouTube, and the people are eagerly waiting for that party. The mega party, the mega opening party, where we are going to experience grandmom's smile, where now Marwa is going to put the last nail or the last nails on their caskets, the enemy's caskets, where the enemies will be crying on a cold corner and people will be feasting, eating, celebrating for a new life. Grandma will be celebrating for a new life. Brian will be celebrating his new life, courtesy of Marwa. So make sure, Marwa, you went to school, you love education, you've been supporting people to go to school. The only support you can give to it, Daniel Mwita, is to sit him down, advise him to go back to school after the mega opening ceremony. Let him go back to school, concentrate. YouTube is just there. Nobody's taking YouTube away. Yes, nobody is taking YouTube away. He needs that paper. Yes, people call it a paper, but he needs that paper from school. And we all wish him the best. And I said in my last video that, we have December holidays. 2 good months. He should come out and make videos for the 2 good months. He is going to still retain his audience. The audience that you, Marwa, has given to him. That is what I can actually advise you. And for Brian, I know the carrot from Bungoma is saying, oh, Brian is not in school. Brian was admitted. And actually, Brian made it very clear that, no, I must celebrate my new life in my grandmom's new home, new house. So after that, I'm going to be going to school. After all, Brian is in grade 5. Brian is in grade 5. So Brian is going to enjoy all those things there. So let Brian actually celebrate this point in his life. Let him celebrate this unforgettable day in his life on Sunday. And after Sunday, guys, watu wengine wakiwa na marwerwe, like when people have they have hangovers of the tunasema hangovers are marwerwe. People are thinking, people are still talking about that party, how it was, Brian will be busy going to school, and the parrot from her dark corner in Bungoma, she'll be scolded somewhere, and we shall be laughing at her. So Brian, go back. Brian is going to go to school. That is what I know, because he has got the admission, and he is going. Let us pray for these 2 boys to be actually to come out successfully in their educational or academic endeavors. That is what I can tell you. So guys, I have taken a lot of your time. I need to rush somewhere, guys. But you know what? Me, I love you. And I still want to thank you in advance for those guys who are going to watch this video. I know they are going to watch this video in numbers. I like your comments. Drop them there. And for those of my subscribers that sometimes I misjudge you for being a female or a male. Guys, in Kenya, we have names that we know. If I see this name, this is a female name, feminine. If I see this name, this is now a male name. So I am very sorry for my subscribers that I referred to them as sir and they are female. Me, I respect female. Me, I respect our mothers. More so when you are older or you are at my mother's age, or you are like my sister's age. My sister is older. Sometimes I call her my mother because they look alike. That is what I can tell you. So I'm very sorry, and I hope my apologies are granted. From my side here, I want to say goodbye. Guys, keep on watching me. Watch your space. Subscribe to my channel. Let me grow to 2,000 subscribers for now. God bless you. God bless you.